Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Danganronpa Chapter 3. I think the murder is happening shortly. We'll find out. Tensions are growing, we got a lot of bullshit, and Alter Ego is fucking missing. Today we're looking for Alter Ego after making probably the dumbest decision I've ever heard, which is after making the assumption that someone stole Alter Ego with the purpose of giving it to Monokuma, we're all going to go to bed and nobody's going to leave the rooms, but nobody posted a guard. So that person literally could have just ran off, got Monokuma's attention, and fucked us, but I guess we'll just assume we didn't get fucked. Alright, to the dining hall. Let's see how this goes. We found ourselves in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found what was waiting there for me, someone died. Let me guess, someone died. What happened to the others? How they count? Kyoko, Sakura, and Aoi. Alright, that's not good. Hina's here. Including you, that's 4. Aoi? Yeah, but Aoi, you're like a professional athlete who has like addicted to work. Can't sit still. Alright. And I personally don't like getting up at 7 a.m., so I'd probably be late to these all the time. Although I'd probably only be late by like 5 minutes, because I do in fact want to get up quickly for food. Alright, we decided to wait, but no matter how long we waited, nobody fucking showed up. Are you serious? It's 8? A full hour? Hiro and Celeste never missed a day. Yeah. Ifumi and Taka. Yeah, they were more eager than anyone. Something must have happened. 4 people can't have been killed. Remember, Monokuma said only 2 people, right? He said you can only kill 2 people before the investigation. Before he forces an investigation, because he didn't want people to just murder every single person and claim winner by default. Per person. Oh, that's true, it's per person, so technically 2 people could have killed 2 people to cut down. We could have had a bunch of people kill 2 people. Or 1 person kill 2 people. Wait, no, you get it. 1 person kills 2 people, 1 person kills 1. Although, I'm curious what he would do if there was actually multiple killers before a trial. What would he do then? Because, like, that would really screw up your ability to figure out what's going on. If, say, 1 person killed someone and then another person killed another person, and you, like, had to operate on the assumption under one trial that they were both connected when they were completely independent, that would be, like, a complete mess. Monokuma's motive, the money? Oh yeah, I remember the money. We talked about how bad of a motivation this was because we had someone who was like one of the richest people on the planet and could easily guarantee everyone 10 million. Or 100 million yen, as he said, right? Yeah, he could easily guarantee everyone gets that money and then the money is no object. It's a terrible motivation. Or it should be if Bikuya wasn't a complete fucking dick. Did someone actually do something for money? I mean, it's stupid, but yeah, they could have. It wasn't Bikuya, that's for sure, though. He's rich as fuck. You can never really know someone completely. Yeah, anything can happen, you can't consider it strange. Not really. To be fair, 10 million would say 10 million US. I assume they changed the translation to $10 million because, you know, to familiarize it for a North American or English-speaking audience, but 10 million would set you for life. Would theoretically set you for life. You could spend it all if you wanted to, but it would set you for life. Isn't bad. Alright, time to get looking for people. We're looking for like 10 people. We're looking for like 6 or 8 people, so it can't be that bad. Split up, Scooby-Doo style. Soccer in the dorms. I'm on the 1st floor, you're on the 2nd. Always on the 3rd, because she likes to go. She looks to go fast. Please don't die.
Dead.
The only one I'm okay with dying is Sakura, and I don't really want her dead. He could set up several people for life, correct. He could probably set up your whole family. Almost like that's what he's trying to bribe you with. Either set you up for life or make you rich for a few years. Either way. Off to the first floor. Alright, we're looking around the first floor. I'm curious, does it let me use the map to just magically find people? No. Doesn't let me use the map to magically find people. Alright, we're checking room by room. No one here, time to leave. Next room. I'm expecting them to be in the gym, at or near the gym. Okay, if it was like the first room we found everyone, that'd be kind of... That was Hina, 3rd floor. Right to the stairs before we know what's happening. I flew up to the stairs leading to the 3rd floor, and right away I saw her standing there in the hallway. What's wrong, Hina? The rec room door was open, and when you looked inside you saw... You're gonna get him. Go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. Who's dead? What did she say there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. You should be expecting to see a body, dipshit. The first thing you saw when you got in the rec room was... Celeste not being dead. That's a surprise! Celeste and she's hurt. Hurt but not dead. There's a mallet on the floor. Alright, I'm gonna look at the mallet. Can I look at the mallet or is it gonna tell me to fuck off and talk to her? A wooden hammer of some kind with writing on the head. The Justice Hammer. That's the hammer he attacked you with. You barely managed to avoid the blow, but you stumbled and fell. And cursed your lack of daily exercise. Fair enough. You were attacked with a Justice Hammer. Alright, let's talk to her, see what happened. Celeste, what happened? You're stupid, and you got attacked. By a strange man. An unusual existence. He's so unusual you can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, he was some kind of... That's so vague. He attacked you with the hammer on the ground there? She's... What on earth happened? Apparently she was attacked by a strange man. Yeah, be as detailed as you can. You woke up before 7, nighttime was not yet over. You decided to be okay if you took a stroll around the first floor. Which was clearly a mistake. Where you saw the strange man. He was obviously suspicious, so you followed him in secret. When you saw him go to the rec room, you tried to peek through the gap, and he noticed you, and that's when you were attacked. Just after 7, right after nighttime ended. That's about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. Why are you still here then? Caused you to lose consciousness, and he didn't finish you off? You were unconscious for an hour? That should be like a serious concussion. You begged and groveled for your life. Why the hell did he not... You told him you'd do anything if you spared you, and offered to lick his boots, whatever it took. It's a necessary skill for survival, to throw away your pride to survive. The important thing is we look for the suspicious individual. Who is it, though? A serious problem. The suspicion man was not alone. He had Hifumi with him. After he attacked you, he dragged Hifumi away. Hifumi was kidnapped. So what stood out with the strange guy? You've given no description. It'd be better if you showed him his digital camera. You don't mean... Yeah, he got a picture. She photographed him. Oh, here we go. She repeated this everything. Yeah, she's really pushy with that 7 a.m. thing. It's possible she attacked someone and failed. I told you it'd do no good to be shocked, but you fear would do no good. Is that strange comment in mind? We looked at the camera. Wait, what? That's actually taken in this room. What? That's actually this room. That's so weird. What? There wasn't a statue anywhere here. A robot costume? That's pretty strange and suspicious. So, a weird robot guy. A full hour ago. Yeah, it could be a serious problem because we might have a new person. In theory. Or it could be someone else in a costume. Okay. As much you don't understand, but that's weird. Someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. Who could it be? She's the ultimate liar. But she had evidence. That's the important thing. I would have totally bought that she failed to attack. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Kokichi. Kokishi's left shoulder. We'll just have to wait for the right shoulder to show up. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Alright, I need to get a drink. My throat's getting really dry, and I just ran out of water. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Got myself a glass of water, so I shouldn't have to do that again, at least for a while. And I'm thinking now, this pint glass could have in fact been a pint of beer. That might have been a little bit more exciting. I also thought of something while I was away. This room looks the same. But in theory, since that is originally Ifumi's camera, he could have taken a picture like that with a robot beforehand. If Celeste is lying. If Celeste is lying, Hifumi is the one person I would expect to find a picture of with a giant with a man-sized robot. Because he like maybe got someone to take a picture of him at a convention or something, and they were in a costume, okay? That's potentially the truth. So we'll see. Where'd they go? They headed left. Toward the stairs. Where Kyoko is supposed to be. Yeah, why isn't Kyoko here? Kyoko might run into him. Okay, we need to make sure that sus lady is with us. What's all the fuss? Have you seen Kyoko or Fumi? They just got here? Okay. Some kind of uproar. We came here together. Genocide Jill, you're so fun. You're just stalking me? Nope, I'm going with Genocide Jill's approach. What happened? Explain later. Something interesting's finally happening. A new element, perhaps? Fumi? Kyoko? Her voice echoed down the hall in vain. The library. Jill's a good character. Not as emo you. Yeah, when she's in full genocide mode, she's actually kind of fun. I like her. She's kind of lame when she's like got her inferiority complex and is all like angry at people for no reason. But as a psychopathic serial killer, she's fun. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. We opened the door. If Fumi's been bludgeoned, we found him seriously injured. Glad to see you're alive. Yeah, look at all the blood. Head wounds bleed tremendously. You may not be dead yet. That guy hit you. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what you kind of decided to call him for now. Okay, we need to show him the camera, as retarded as it is. Wait, he's got another hammer? It's a hammer, like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one, Justice Hammer 2. On top of that, it's actually bigger than the first one. Bonked you right on the head with it. A hammer that big and you're fine? It might be rubber. It might be a rubber mallet. 14 health heal wounds. Okay. What can I interact with here? Anything else that's unusual? I'm probably gonna have to talk to him, but I want to see what Peculiar thinks. Alright, we're gonna see everyone else's thing. Glad to see he's alive. That's good. Okay. You're happy he's alive, but Robo Justice, you got a better name for him? Yeah, there's nothing else to interact with that's interesting. Yep, they're not gonna let me do anything else. Alright. Talk to him, move the plot along. Robo Justice. This is the Robo Justice? Legitimately. There we go, Peculiar's reaction. It's the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Is that right? Who has the mecha who the hell had a mecha costume? He's like, look at how serious he is. He's like, my god, we're in trouble now. A robot of justice. Now things are starting to get interesting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? We haven't seen anything for it to combine with. Yeah, ignore him. Alright, get Hifumi to the nurse's office, treat him, and find Kyoko. Find Kyoko? Not on our list? We moved him to the nurse's office. Why are we not looking for Kyoko? We should split up like 3 and 3. We're ignoring Kyoko, missing Kyoko? Man, she might be dead. Shit. Yeah, it's a head wound. They bleed tremendously, but they're not that bad. They're still kind of dizzy. Well, the good news is Hifumi is like implicit. Hifumi is clearing Celeste of this attack. I guess, sort of. He hasn't like explicitly said it, but given that she took the picture and he's like, who's that and how'd you get that? Like, it seems likely that she isn't the attacker and isn't lying about it. The Justice Hammer seemed to be increasing in size. The Justice Hammer 3 would be even bigger than the first 2. Yeah, he might be dead if he got hit something that big. You woke up, looked for alter ego ahead of everyone else, that's fair. Went to the 3rd floor and that's where the strange costume man attacked you. And that's what you witnessed around 7. He dragged you to the library and whacked, down came the hammer. 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30. Which means there's going to be another victim in 30 minutes. Hina, Sakura, and you were together and Kyoko was still with us. You're in the laundry room doing your laundry. He has black underwear, as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Genocide Jill freely admits to creeping, but at least she has an alibi. Though they were together at the time. The only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked were each other, as Hifumi hasn't explicitly cleared Celeste, and the crazy guy. Yeah, the two we haven't seen, Hirotaka, right? Kyoko, she's still missing. She's supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but she's not around. Why aren't we looking for her? A strange woman. Might be the same as you said. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so... Not who it had. Who the spy might be. It's possible it's Kyoko. Kyoko working with the mastermind? It might be you, Bikuya. This woman who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't revealed her true identity.
Oi.
Right now we need to focus on finding a suspicious individual. Yeah. Let's not randomly become suspicious for no reason. Kyoko, Taka, and Hiro need to be here. We need to find them. Yeah.
Deal.
You should leave someone with Hifumi. Leave someone with Hifumi so he doesn't get murdered. They're wearing the costume to disguise themselves, so you don't know who the killer is. Unfortunately, we've like knocked out half the people in the fucking room as it. Half the people in the group is the killer, so or the assailant. It might be a mysterious new person, as there was a plot hook for the new guy. Split up and look around. Something at the top of the stairs. Second floor. Let's go. We all shot towards the stairs. This could have been an easy feint, by the way. Who was it that said that? Celeste? Celeste could have been covering for him. As soon as you find him, call and Sakura will come running. What should we yell? Is Ha okay? Doya or whatever you want. Yell loud enough to be heard. Well, I guess he'll hear one now if Aoi finds one. We spread out in every direction to track him down. Okay. I'll check the pool. I'm checking the pool first. Because someone who's unconscious could drown in a pool, and that seems the safest thing to do. No dice on the pool. It was too obvious. Search for possible slip-off, in their words, anyone? I mean, I'd like to go down. I probably can't go in the girls' room, right? Yeah, he's not gonna have a girl's tablet on hand. Let's check. What? That strange cry had to be Celeste. She's on the 3rd floor. It's Celeste again. Note, Celeste has pulled us twice. Everyone heard the scream. Celeste, why are you pulling us to the 3rd floor? A strange costume man. He ran off as soon as you screamed. You were blocking the stairs and he headed further into the hallway and disappeared. Check the door on the right. It really is true. She changes when she sneezes. What was that? No! Split up! 3 and 3! Bikuya's with one party. And I'm going with Celeste and Hina. Alright. Koko, Sakura, and Bikuya. Make sure he's not in that fucking rec room or some nonsense. But that we split into 2 groups. And ran down the stairs. Check the nurse's office. I'd like to have been in the hunting party and checked the rec room to see if he doesn't escape. Alright, what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Why did we leave this idiot alone again? That's right, because we're retarded. Everything covered in pink. It's pink. And in the center of it all, the red. Hey. Why on earth did we not leave anyone with him? He already proved that he couldn't fight the guy solo and had a head injury, and we left him alone. That was like the dumbest thing possible. Also, I'm pretty sure Celeste might have misdirected for the killer. But beside that, I'm pretty sure Celeste misdirected for the guy. Like 99% certain that's what happened. She misdirected for him. Or did something. He was in the gym in reality. Because, like, there's no way you screw up that badly twice in a row when the guy's all the way down here. What are you doing, Celeste? You weren't expecting this? You didn't imagine Hifumi? The guy had already had a head injury. He's not really, dude, he's super dead. 3 people found the body. Yep, the body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people found a body, that's what plays. And that means that Fumi is dead. And Celeste said that she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last few surprise attacks. Hammer the 3rd. Or is it the 4th? Justice Hammer 3. Bigger than the other 2. 1 strike and you're finished. Then the killer is the guy in the costume. Robo Justice. Whoever's in the costume's the one that killed him. Well, you saw him on the 3rd floor. How did he end up in the nurse's office? Right now we have to tell the others? Is she working with him? Are you okay, Hina? It's alright, Ai. You're feeling kinda... Sounds like it'd be a Justice Hammer 3, bigger than the one before. Just wait till you see Justice Hammer 4. Alright. Be back soon. Tried to sound confident and upbeat, but you still didn't stop trembling. So what did these idiots find then? This is where everyone was chasing after him. Where was he headed? That was an intense scream for someone like you. He ran off as soon as you screamed. You were blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway. Can I not check here? I can check here. You're actually distracted by the Justice Hammer? We can scroll back up. We got a refresher, and Aoi's a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm running to go find everyone. Whereupon I'll probably figure out what the fuck happened to this guy that they were apparently chasing down over here. Alright, we have 2 options. It's like the physics room, the other classroom, or... Oh, I'll just demonstrate it. We have like a couple options, because we are... down here. Could be down here, could be the art gallery. Let's check art. I'm just gonna check on like along the wall. Alright. Art gallery. Nobody. Supply closet. He's probably in the physics room. But we're gonna keep going and check every room anyway. Nothing in the repository. Oh, sorry. Were the hammers taken? I should have checked that. Were any of the hammers taken and painted? Checking them. Okay, he's getting his mallets from this room. Look, there is a full set of hammers. He's taken 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a 4th hammer. Yep, the hammer's missing. I saw that out of the corner of my eye as I was leaving, and I had to verify that how many there were. It looks like there's 4 missing, so we might have another death or injury on our hands shortly. Kyoko might have been the victim of number 4. Okay, that's still sealed. We'll just speed up our way along here. Go into the physics chamber where I expected people to be. Okay, so those hammers aren't new assets. We know where they are. We know what they are. The door in the back is open, so they're probably in here. You feel a presence, someone's presence. From in the back. You leapt through the doorway, and when you did, you found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day waiting to greet you. Taka's dead. That leaves literally one option, though, right? In a pool of his own blood, was Taka dead? Wait, where'd the rest of the crew go? So Ifumi's body in the nurse office. And Taka's in the equipment room. Also, you're witness to two nightmares, one after the other. Is there a hammer here? Is this the fourth hammer? The harsh reality? The true nightmare is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. It's too true. You're being too real, Makoto. Please stop. What's going on? They're quiet. There's Hammer the fourth. Looks like Jill fainted, because she's not in psychopath mode, so she faints at the sight of blood. It's Hammer 4. As we predicted, there'd be another hammer. Justice Hammer 4, bigger than before. So whoever it is spent time in the art room, and they're responsible for killing Taka. Look at the body. I assume head trauma. Okay, Bikuya, what's up? No comment. She's lying unconscious. Toko's unconscious? No, she's just napping. She passed out when she saw the blood. Yep. When Toko's actually herself and not Genocide Jill, she has a fear of blood. Alright. Why is it Hammer 4? Celeste was attacked with 1, Ifumi 2. This was 4. What happened to 3? Ah, 3. You mentioned 3, just reminded me. Taka's not the only dead one. Ifumi's dead. Yep, Ifumi got killed. Which is why we came to get you. We should get Jill, but... Alright. Sakura, Bikuya, and you rushed out of the physics lab. You left Toko behind? As soon as we were out of the physics lab... Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the office? What? Ifumi's dead. It's gone. What's gone? Disappeared. Ifumi's body disappeared? You were watching it! How is that possible? You're serious. No! No! Watch Taka's body! What the fuck are you doing? I practically leapt down the stairs, losing my balance. Why are we not watching Taka's body if bodies are literally disappearing while there's 2 people watching them? The body's gone. Someone lifted up a 300-pound man and dragged him. Didn't drag him. There's no blood. There's no blood splatters indicating someone dragging something. And the blood hasn't had time to coagulate. It's only been like 5 minutes at most. There should be like blood splatters if they drag it. That guy bodily lifted up the giant fat ass who's probably at least 200 pounds. That's insane. Like, look how heavy he is. He's got to be at least 200 pounds, right? Like, you're gonna lift 200 pounds of dead weight and get it out of there without making a mess? So he, like, shouldered that. But how did it leave? You went to the bathroom. We're gone for a minute, and when you got back... Why'd you leave? Okay, the culprit moved the body. A body just disappeared. There's 2 murders, and now 1 body's been taken. Yes, there's been 2 murders. Taka's dead in the equipment room. Yeah, I know. That's really suspicious. Just like those guys died. Did we say anything? I'm just checking the dialogue to see if she said what was said when she showed up at the top floor. The body disappeared. Fumi's dead, right? Nope. She said like those guys. Yeah, we just dropped it after it. I was verifying the correctness of that statement to make sure we hadn't told her anything. Yeah, we didn't say jack shit about Taka. I mean, she was already acting really suspicious because she was directing us in the totally wrong direction away from Hifumi. And despite being like a cold and logical person most of the time, she didn't even bother to think the killer might strike again. Or this violent individual might strike someone who's already lost to them once and now has a head injury. So, like, she's like super high on the susometer. Yeah, she also said guys, and she didn't know there was a second body. And she said, like, those guys. Who has been killed? Chihiro, I guess, is male. So in theory, she could have been referring to Chihiro, but that seems a bit of a stretch.
Asahina.
They're gonna kill him. Who's the next target? Toko? Toko's unconscious and Kyoko's completely missing. Why are you guys being so stupid? So far, both deaths were guys. The first death was a woman, and 2 people who were executed are guys. She passed out and refused to wake up. But no one here had the muscle mass to pick her up. Who the fuck? Okay, who could pick up the fat guy if they didn't think they could carry Toko? Like, who on earth could carry that? The Justice Killer. He's not worried about letting her die. You forgot about her too. We need to hurry back. Where's Kyoko? We haven't looked for Kyoko. It's been like 10 minutes, you idiots. She could be the well, it's like Celeste and someone else, right? We shot at the nurse office and bolted to the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. Where it's only Celeste. Sakura's the only one who could carry Fatty. Celeste was being monitored the whole time. Sakura's the only one who could carry Fatty. Yeah. But Sakura was presumably with the top crew. She was with Bikuya. It doesn't make sense. The body's gone. Toko's fine. Remember, he can't kill more than 2 people. Right away we noticed there was something very different here. Yeah, the body was dragged this time. Note, drag marks. This is what I mean. I'm like, oh no, I think those marks were already there. Were they? Where's Hedgehog? I mean, Hedgehog's the killer. That's obvious, right? He's literally the only person we haven't seen. Other than Kyoko, and I don't think Kyoko can pick up bodies like this, so. Body disappeared. Kyoko was distinctly on a different floor when the attacks happened on the 3rd floor, like. Yeah, Hedgehog's pretty sus. The clairvoyant guy. Not a hallucination. What we're seeing now isn't what you saw before. Taka disappeared too, yeah. He didn't just vanish into thin air. Whoever did this hid the body. Our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta catch him before he kills everyone. He can't kill everyone. He's killed 2 people. Unless 1 person each. Who could be responsible for killing and hiding the bodies? It's a short list. Fumi's death cry went up. Everyone here was on the 3rd floor. Yep. Then we split into 2 groups. And then you came as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Kyoko has an alibi for Celeste and Hifumi's attack. She was in the dining hall with us. Are we in love? Maybe. You accept Kyoko's alibi. Oh, the 1 attack, it's fine. It has to be Hiro, which is kind of weird. No more murderers. The regulations are clear about it. You can only kill 2 people. I'm not positive that Celeste is not working with him for some reason. Keep an eye open for more slip-ups. I'm really bad at that. I'm really bad at that, but I'll try.
So.
There won't be a third murderer if they were to break that rule. You'd mince you. Mince you without a second thought. Mince you, grind you, turn you into paste. You know that fish paste can refer to shellfish like crabs or shrimp? I didn't know that. 2 kills. Unless they're by separate people. You knew that from the beginning, so Toko wasn't in danger. We can relax and search for the missing bodies. Is Hiro really the killer? There's gonna be a twist, right? Yeah, where the fuck did Kyoko go? I'm thinking Celeste is doing something weird though. Celeste has to be doing something weird. I'm thinking it's like 2 people working together. Celeste might be keeping her hands clean. That's a potential. Need to find those bodies, and our little narrative here came before. Because he does say people can collaborate, but I wouldn't say there's a reason to. There's no need to be afraid. No murderers. Alright, she'll go with Asahina. Yell if you find anything, and Bikuya leaves, followed by the others. Time to find the missing bodies. Okay. Where can they put the bodies? They can't be far. Bodies are heavy. People don't have a lot of people here are missing and are lacking in muscle mass. In these containers, it's gonna be somewhere stupid, isn't it? Can it be in like a random box? Most of these boxes are too small for bodies. Is he gonna comment on the blood splatter at all? Not but a blood stain. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Okay. I totally turned way more than he. Totally could have turned Legends. This is still sealed, right? There's no way through this. And the stairs don't go down, so there's no way he took that stutter. Alright. The mallets are missing. I'm gonna have to click the missing mallets because it's probably gonna be evidence. If not, we'll see. Oh, what up? What up, girls? Lockers. Not gonna let me look at those, okay. Back room. Hey, one's in there. Okay, one body at least, possibly the killer, is in there. Can I tell them the door's locked? No. That's annoying. That door wasn't locked 5 minutes ago, if you guys recall. So that door is super sus. And remember, Hiro wasn't in there previously, so he didn't like get locked in there for 20 minutes. If he says something like he was locked in there when he comes out, it's super sus. Anything new here? No. Why does Celeste help the killer? It has no benefit. To the repository. Why the repository? You found them. They'd both been hidden in the repository. Already told Hina and Sakura? Okay. How? Or no, wait. Is this the repository we were trying to get into? The bodies are behind that door, right? This makes the most sense. The doorknob turns. Now it's unlocked. Why is it unlocked? The door was randomly locked when we tried to try the door to the repository, and now it's open again. And both bodies are laying here. What's so terrifying? Taka and Ifumi are here, okay. No, it was locked. We tried. Okay, so Sakura and Aoi were in the room, and we tried to unlock it. We tried to go in there because I wanted to get the clue that the hammers were missing because I hadn't clicked the wall before. And yeah, the door was locked. We left, came back. The door was unlocked. They were inside. I mean, it was obvious the bodies or someone was in there because it was locked randomly. The smell of blood made me gag, and yep, unquestionable, unwavering reality. And then the announcement. Another body. Last trial will begin. Yep, here we are, Monokuma. You were gonna hand it when we found the bodies the first time, but you thought something might happen. Turns out he was right. Thanks, Dick. Why move the bodies? Oh, he probably used the dolly. The dolly was how they moved the body on the top floor, like Taka's. I can see the dollies here, and it wasn't there previously, right? Oh wait, hold up. What did Kikuya just say? Found the bodies, they always find the cup. Yep. Well, obviously they're dead. Obviously they're dead. We've seen enough death. Now we gotta accept it and try to figure out who the fuck killed them. Yeah, it's awful. Hina burst into tears. Hina's having a bit of a breakdown here, which is fair. She was really beat up over the last couple deaths, so this one's hurting extra. Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't. Wait, what? His flowers. You know how hard it is to get fat on the top of your head? Who killed you? Tell us something, Hifumi. His memories are blending together. He has nothing to come on. This is where we suggest that Aoi tries to get his attention. Use her womanly charms to keep him alive, to get that information. Come on. Who attacked the chipmunk? Yasuhiro, obviously. I mean, it's not new information, but for those of you who don't remember, there's Hedgehog. Yeah, Hedgehog seems really obvious though. Is there gonna be a twist, or is this like super straightforward? No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there is no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't a fantasy world. Tears can't restore someone's vitality. But hey, no tears, no blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your... Angry, going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. It's true, it's pretty unnecessary. Now this game's exceedingly boring. I'm with Bikuya. If that's the killer, that's pretty boring, but I'm okay with it. He said Yasuhiro. The only person he could have been referring to. Unless... I mean, the case was already solved. By process of elimination, you only had Yasuhiro for attacking people. Then going as so far as to hide their bodies. It's gotta be... There's gotta be a twist, right? Hide your face behind a mask, use a bunch of wooden hammers. Is that what hero is? We'll find out who it is. There's gotta be a twist, right? This is way too straightforward. Kill two, our friend. Let's find where Kyoko is. Install an eye for life or death to try with. He's pretty confident, and it looks that way. It's a good frame job. Back through this one more time. Gotta accept it to make sure everyone survives. He never mentioned the 10 million. Yeah, he's really sus. But there's gotta be a twist, right? There's probably a twist, right, Jacob? Like a straightforward story where, like, it's Yasuhiro, everyone agrees, the end. It'd be pretty easy, and it'd be weird. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'd just be weirded out by that. Victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kyotaka Ishimaru, caused a death blow to the head. Both killed with a similar weapon. Yeah, that's a lesson for you. The events of this case unfolded at the end. Celeste versus 16. We should know more about what happened in the Monokuba could anyway. Something else is bothering you? Kyoko? She has an alibi for the first attack, but what about the rest? What if they had an accomplice? This has got to be an accomplice plot, right? This has got to be an accomplice plot. Right? It's gotta be a twist. There's gotta be someone else working here. Like, something weird happens. Jill is somehow innocent. The serial killer is somehow innocent. Funny how that works. What question? We didn't have a question. You explained before during the first class trial. You did. It was really straightforward. Each murder has been accomplished. The one who does the killing gets to graduate. Okay, let's think about this. Why would you ever help someone? This rule should have eliminated it, but there is one exception. What if you each get a kill? You are both killers, you are both blackened, and you both graduate because if they pick one of you, they failed to catch the other one, and they lose. You have to convict two people at the same time. That would be a twist, right? So, let's think about this. Celeste misdirects to get people to look at Taka. What if you kill the killer? You still get murdered. You still count as the killer. Her assumption is there's no benefit, but you can have two people killing at the same time, right? Yeah, obvious plot hook for an accomplice case, Mondo. We called that last time too. There's no gratification. It would obstruct the free exchange of information. Yeah. Don't forget the accomplice. Only one blackened graduates and accomplice gets nothing. Clarify. In this class trial, you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot. Oh, so if there are multiple killers, you have to find the person who devised the plot. Okay. So if there's two people working together each one kills a different person, you have to figure out who the person who devised the plot for killing is, which I'm guessing is probably Celeste. This is one true Blacken who devised the plot and put it into action, not the killer. It's probably Celeste. Enough for explaining. Down to the final battle between all of us and the Blacken. Good luck. One Blacken and accomplice wouldn't benefit, and Kyoko wouldn't be connected. That's true. I'm afraid. Kyoko, where are you? Hero's responsible, but for the time being, the character. They're trying to get sus put on Kyoko, right? They might have also killed her. The murderous fiend genocide Jack. Oh, welcome back, Jill. Yeah, what? You woke up, we were nowhere to be found. Milk sack swimmer girl, what about her? You are a serial killer, but you're innocent. You're like a special guest every time. Your alibi sucks, but it's true. When we heard Hifumi scream she was with you, and when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus Taka's body. Yeah, she doesn't really have a way to move Hifumi's body. There's two killers here. There's two people at work here. You saw someone you know streaming us and wanted to play it a bit. Good plan, man. You're not gonna kill someone everyone knows what you look like. Yeah, but she's not the killer here, it's obvious. We want a guard? I don't know if the bodies need a guard. That seems kind of pointless. Alright. Begin. Very strange. Everyone but one person had an alibi, so it should be obvious, but it's not going to be that straightforward. Cool. Alright, time to collect information. Hammers. Mallets are missing. The Justice hammers were designed using these as a model. Covered in debris and shaggy stone powder. Wait. This one hammer isn't dirty at all. Someone washed it. Spotless hammer. Probably not useful. Body. Died from blow to the head. Justice hammer 4 was near his body in the cooling room. Is that what used to kill him? Yep. Killer used the tarp to move the body. A really big body. How did they move someone so fat? From here to the repository without anyone noticing. Something's off about the body. His glasses are missing. Now his glasses are clean. Does that mean Hifumi wasn't dead? Taka lost despite having Ultra Instinct. Looks like we're gonna get a new power level in Dragon Ball Z soon enough. Hifumi's the Celeste sim. It works, right? Can I get a view on this dolly? Dolly was in the equipment room. Yep. There's blood on the wheels. That means that's how it was moved. Hifumi was betrayed. Remember, he didn't explicitly state that Celeste was in the room with him. It's like he didn't notice that she was there. A little bit sus, if you ask me. I'm thinking that might be a weird plot. Okay. He said hero's name. Why would he hide underneath that weird costume? Because he's the fool of the century? I don't know about that. He is dumb, but is he that dumb? Why'd the killer hide the bodies? We found the bodies easily, though. Why'd they kill 2 people? Your number 1 priority is not getting caught. 2 people means more clues, more chances. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Yakuya's finally suspecting things too, right? Now he realizes things aren't as boring as he thinks. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me? Yes, it would have. He likes to make a mess of things. There are many aspects, too many. No. Yeah. I don't think so. Okay. What are you even thinking about? The repository. We split up to look, yeah? You stuck together, and we came right to the repository. And it was locked. See? They noticed it was locked. We came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. If that's true, who locked it and why is it unlocked? Unless there are secret passages in the school, that's possible. Ifumi unlocked it, right? His glasses are clean. I think Ifumi unlocked the door. It's really sus. Ifumi's looking really suspicious. There's only one way in and out of this room, but the door was locked. It can only be locked from inside. There's no way to lock it from the art room. Can only be locked from inside. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone was already in the repository and locked it. What they were done, they unlocked it and left, which was why it unlocked. The repository door has been unlocked. The nurse's office, then the equipment room. I don't think there's anything else here to look at, unless I can look at some of this stuff on the... No, I can't look at the containers of bleach or whatever. Okay. So, let's check. This place looks pretty normal. I'm not gonna click everything here. We're not gonna waste our time. I'm guessing like it's Celeste, Hifumi team up, but I don't know what the heck our Clairvoyant and Kyoko are doing then. Let's go check the murder room for this guy because it's nearby, and then we'll check the nurse's office shortly. Celeste wants that gamma money, Hifumi? Yeah. Okay. May as well get the hammer. The body was moved, but the weapon left there. Yeah, it's weird. Why'd it be Hifumi? He died. Tire tracks, the dolly, yep. Taka's body was moved using the dolly, we know that. He was betrayed, probably. But I don't know why he moved back to his position, that's the question. Hifumi's body, how did that get moved? There's no way that anyone could move Hifumi's body unless it was Sakura. And I don't think she's the killer or the assistant. So I feel like Hifumi's probably guilty. A total mystery, yeah. You're sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. Missed an ultimately rare event. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? The tarp. Okay, those are the tarps the killers moved them on. Oh, did I not get the tarp as an item? Shit. One second, we have to go back to the repository. Oh, that's annoying. The tarp might be a bullet. Shit. I did? Okay, never mind, we're good. I'm not gonna waste our time then. I guess we can check our bullets, right? That's one of these actions. Let's see. Truth bullets. Yeah, blue tarp is the first thing we got. You're dead on, alright. This looks like a bottle, but what is it? For decoration? I didn't try to click the bottle, I tried to click. Was she really attacked with hammer 1? What is this thing? Nothing here. Is it like... That's just the game setup. No. I was looking for hints as to items. Okay. If the stairs down. These are probably empty. Yeah, the nurse's room is our next bet. We don't really have any action on any other floors, right? There's no action on any of the other floors as far as I know. Unless we want to look for Kyoko, which we can look for Kyoko on the second floor. She's probably unconscious in a room, right? Or wandering around. There's Celeste. One used to kill Ifumi, presumably used to kill him. Good point. We can just check this. Nothing on that floor. Equipment room on the 3rd floor. Bodies in repository. Nurse's office. Can I not go back to my room? Can I not get back to the rooms? Weird. I can't go back to the rooms. Anyway, I will talk to Celeste, see what's up. You're not investigating? You're simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding here. Someone could have moved the body. When he disappeared, you're supposed to be in the office, right? You stayed behind to look after Hina, but you seemed to be getting worse, so you took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone. Couldn't have been more... They were together. Hina said the same thing. It would seem... To carry someone as much as Hifumi is almost impossible. Yeah, I'm with you. That's basically impossible. In the fridge. A bunch of blood packets for blood transfusions. Gotcha! That does help you. Or it could have helped you. Hifumi could have had fake blood on him. Anything in the trash nearby? There's something inside. Too small to be a handkerchief, a glasses cleaning cloth. Here we go. With a cartoon character, it's also covered in blood. Okay. A cleaning cloth in the trash can. All bloody. Whoever this is, wipe it off. The trash is the killer. Who would need to wipe the blood off them? There's our truth bullet. The glasses cleaning cloth. Ifumi is looking pretty fucking sus now. So, let's put things together in our heads. Oh, what'd you find, Bikuya? Yeah, no problem. We ended up making this game more interesting. Go to Hero's room. Oh, and here, meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us to meet up, right? Remarkable penmanship. This is a trap. This is obviously a trap. Hero's not the guilty one, right? Okay, he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for you there? Kyoko? Okay, do we want to check for Kyoko on floor 2 first? I'm gonna check floor 2 for her. Men's room. That's the stairs to floor 3. Hifumi is the fat guy. Fatty is dead. There was no mercy. No mercy for the overweight, apparently. Wasn't he dead? Yes. But the question is, was he actually dead? Because it seems like he might have survived. He might have been faking it. That's why I was looking at the fridge, because there's blood packs in the fridge. So, alright, think of this. We get blood, we splash it on our head, we go, ah! We pretend to be dead. He was apparently dead, but he regained consciousness, so there's no way he was actually dead, so Monokuma might have been trolling us or something. Yeah, we're guessing betrayed by Celeste is the likely cause of his actual death. As Celeste seems to have already known about the killer. In fact, there's 2 killers. The fact that 2 bodies were found when no one mentioned the bodies. Since there's no reason to suspect any bodies, it's probably... The locked door is weird. Yeah, the door unlocked. Like, how does a door magically unlock? That's right, it doesn't. Yeah, the door lock on his part is kind of weird. Maybe it's because he wanted to make sure no one saw him moving. I'm guessing that's what the issue is. Like, he doesn't want anyone to see him moving, so he locks the door. We get there too early, realize it's locked, and he gets fucked because of that. That's my prediction. The only other answer is that there's secret passages. Which is a little bit sketch. Alright, Hiro. Is Hiro tied up in his own room or something? Oh, hold up. Is Kyoko in her room? Nope. Okay. Never mind. Aoi, Sakura, Leon, Hiro. The door is unlocked, so we can go inside. Alright, Bikuya said to look. How is he doing? Dead? Alive? There's all kinds of weird shit. But he's not in here. Gonna look at the boxes and shit before we go in. Cardboard boxes and blueprints. Cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Robo Justice in pieces in Hero's room. Something about them bothers you? Have them bend their instructions. Celeste makes it too convenient. Nothing else to click other than the camera and the wall screen. We'll ignore those. Sounds to check the bathroom. How does the bathroom get this dirty? That's so suspicious. Leave the area? Unless the card table has something to offer me that I missed. No? I don't see what was so good about that. Big news? We found Kyoko. Is she okay? More big news? Robo Justice! It's Hiro wearing the costume. Well, we knew that. Head to the pool on the 2nd floor. Think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Ran to the 2nd floor as fast as we could. Alright. They're on the pool. In the pool, sorry. Kyoko and... You've had the worst day, you say. Kyoko, talk. Talk to me. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Looked like he was fast asleep, so you kicked him and woke him up. Could be more gentle, like caress his face? Nah. Where have you been this whole time? You just disappeared without a trace. What? You just abandoned the plan? Did she move? Did she move the AI to hide it? That's possible. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? Maybe. Explain to us why you're just like, I think she moved the AI. You have no idea. 1 second you were asleep, and then you were here. You can't actually get it off? Help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself? There's a clasp on the back. It's pretty sturdy, so you can't get it off on your own. It took everyone's help we were able to get Hero the suit slowly. It took a few minutes, but eventually got the pieces off. Note, he couldn't get it off by himself, so someone clearly put it on him or helped him get into it. Isn't it weird how perfectly the suit fits him? Nobody but Hero could wear that costume? The blueprints were in your room as well? You made this costume. Plus is making it way too easy to trace to Hero. It's so convenient that it's almost unreal, yeah. We saw the blueprints. The one who put the costume on and went around tagging everyone. Tie him up and gag him. He's gonna be dumb. Was that a slip up on her part? Kikiri hasn't shared it, yeah. How would she know this? They're here. She's giving up way too much information. Damn, we guess we're killing Celeste. A suspect who deserves fair treatment. Been decided, you killed them. You have no idea. There must be a fake Hero. You're the only one who can wear this costume. Who else could be costume attacker? Try it on for yourself before you convict me. She will. Without missing a beat, she put it on the Robo Justice costume. That does look pretty silly. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this. She made the costume, works with Hifumi. The only one who spotted the killer is the Celeste, remember? Can't bend at the waist, an obvious oversight. In a huff, you're gonna take the suit off again. Because you're a girl was another guy. Makoto. My turn. Against my will, I picked up the pieces and tried putting them on. The arms are too long, there's no way I can win it. There's also no way you kill anyone like this. It seems the costume was made to fit his body exactly. You must have another one. Show us some evidence, buddy. Find it and show us another one. Yeah, what the fuck were you doing, Hero? Robo Justice costume. She looks lost in thought, not in the mood to talk. Kikuya is gonna give us obvious statements. No useful information there. Someone's been killed. Who was it? Well, two people. Taka and Tafumi. Dude, ow, you're being so dumb. If they're the ones killed. Who did it? They're fighting over alter ego? Which means alter... How dumb are you? It's so obvious he's not guilty, right? Hifumi's a weeb and also tried himself on modeling, so he probably made the suit. Yeah, exactly. It's so suspicious. This guy has never shown any interest in anime, but we have like so much anime theme stuff going on. The note. Last night someone slipped a weird note under your door, and here's what it said. I found a hole we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone. Rec room at 1 AM. And the last thing you remember is going to the rec room and then falling asleep because you got bonked on the head by Celeste. Probably drugged you. The nurse's office had knockout chemicals. That's why I tried to check the medicine cabinet. Why did you not let me check the medicine cabinet? Come on. Secret passage chance to give someone who wrote that trying to take you. You're that dumb, so you would bite that stupid bait, right? He is the dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of him. That's exactly who he is. They preyed on your desire. You're stupid. You're the only one who would fall for that. Show us the note. Idiot, yeah. You want us to believe you? Show us the note. He has a hero's account. Add to the truth bullets. Alright, what else do we have to investigate? Was it really to get the money? He left his room, which means it was unlocked all night. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jacob. He looks way less suspicious when he keeps gets the count. And he looks so he looks so innocent, so. Yeah, you have time to search for evidence. Get searching. Pete, don't fail me now. The note was clearly taken. You're just gonna ask Toko to switch with you? But if she and Sakura get in a fight, you'd have a catastrophe? Yeah, that's probably it. Alright, what do you want, Kyoko? How are we helping? He sweats bullets every trial, it's true. He looks like that every trial, even when he's not obviously not guilty, so... Yeah, I don't know if it'd be even possible to tell if he's guilty or not. You got a late start, so you need to make it from the ground? Okay. What? Tell me why you disappeared. Okay. Let's go. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Get over it, dumb shit. Dead bodies don't lie, they tell the truth more easily than living. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, you say in the affirmative. Or class trial, let's go. Show me where the bodies are in the repository. Third floor repository. Oops, not that way. Wait, am I lost? It's this way. Here we go. Okay, repository coming right up. We'll just speed along over here. Don't tell me Sakura got bonked. I don't think that's possible, but okay. More disappearing bodies would be weird. Fumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko was rigid. But only for a moment. She seemed rigid. For only a minute, though. Get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation and began poking and prodding the bodies. Killed with similar weapons. The file is correct. Her moves are smooth, and she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was, she actually made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Right? I want to look at this body. The biggest problem is how the killer moved Fumi's massive corpse all the way to the repository from the first floor to the third without anyone noticing. Oh, we're going back to the glasses. Okay. It's the same dialogue. Talk to me. The wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand? I didn't actually notice that, gonna be honest. It's not that I dislike people, I just don't recognize their wristwatches. Anyway, his watch. The hands aren't moving. Oh, interesting. So he might have died at 5 a.m. Likely broke during his encounter with the assailant. And the hands are frozen at just past 6. Wait, come again? How is that 6? How is that just past 6? Are you drunk? The hour hand is the smaller thick one. That's not half past 6. On what clock? Why is it just past 6? Or oh, I might be misorienting that in my head. Maybe it is 6:01. It's maybe 6:02, 6:03. I guess it could be 6:03. That would work. Yeah, I think I misoriented that in my head. My bad. It's 6:03, just after 6. Last night, Taka's watch wasn't broken. He was fired up. His voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10. Bedtime for... Alright. It worked at 10, it couldn't have been working at 6. Meaning it happened at 6. Okay. Maybe it's the orientation of the crack that makes me confused? I don't know. It looks... In my head, I want to reorient the clock. That's weird. Alright. Taka's left hand clutching something white. Right, eh? Boys are better suited to the manual labor of opening someone's hand. Alright. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object. This is the note that Yasuhiro was looking for, right? Piece of paper? That's all he had. Just a little scrap of paper. Kyoko turned to Fumi's body. Time to check his body for something. We got a scrap of paper. Nothing on it, but alright. Kyoko. Anything? A wad of paper. Hidden on him. Hidden. Stuffed in his pants, so you can only assume he hid it on purpose. I would just like to note this means Kyoko reached her hand down his pants. Not gonna comment. It was just his pants, not his socks. Alright, take a look at the paper. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Ifumi, or I'll never forgive you. Found a hole. Maybe we can use this. And Taka had this on his body. Ifumi, you're looking suspicious. Me and the equipment is like... That sounds familiar. He's already dead. But why does he have it in his pants? This time is different. It's clearly premeditated. He told us this note said to meet at 1. But this one is 6. Celeste is looking really sketch. Just because Ifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. There's likely some meeting here. Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching the paper so tightly? What if it was more important than just a scrap of paper? How to use something that's becoming extra? The note Ifumi had, okay.
ね
What? The two victims likely had their e-handbooks on them. Handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there's any reason to think they're connected. We don't have to
そ
think
う
about
か
this?
しら
They weren't used to help carry out the murders, that's fair. They didn't need them. Alright. E-handbook. The e-handbook might carry out a role, okay.
楽しいな楽しいな学級裁判が始まるぞ
Ooh, it's trial time.
学級裁判
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. No further ado. The trial was like 2 hours last time, man.
場所に集合をお願いしますゆう学校エリア1階にある赤い扉にインしちゃいなようぷぷじゃあ後でね
Alright, see you soon.
どうやら
Suppose this is where our investigation comes from. We'll figure it out, Kyoko.
行きましょうか
Alright. The red doors await.